Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me one moment. We're just getting started here. We'll let everybody kind of come in, too. Okay, we're live on YouTube, we are live on Twitch, and we are live on Beam. Please go ahead, choose whatever platform you like. Excellent. Hello, a penguin army. Hello. We have It's Harmon Plays. We have Magnus Magnus. We're gonna call you Magnus. Yes. Costly Hornet. Hello. Gilad Levy. That's it so far. It's okay. We're just getting started here anyway. Let's give it a second. We're gonna start today. We're gonna start today with an explosion too, because it's explosions. Who doesn't like explosions? That's fine. You know what? This is actually pre-recorded right now. I'm gonna show you the real thing in a minute here. This is actually pre-recorded. We're gonna start off with a explosion, because who doesn't like explosions? Everybody likes explosions. Hello, William Dare. Hello, Arel. You are Areli Sarin. I don't know. I'm gonna call you RL. RL. Hello. 2 p.m. It's 8 p.m. Oh, it's 2 p.m. No, it's 8 for you. I see. Okay. Anjum Bear. Why can't people just make normal names? Why? Free Snoogums. Who's Snoogums? Oh no, this isn't Snoogums. Oh, look, isn't that beautiful? Oh my god, that's just so beautiful. Who doesn't like explosions? Oh my god, that is wonderful. All right, so let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an impromptu Monday stream. I'm going to close this. Just give me a second. Welcome to an impromptu Monday stream. I'm going to be showcasing some Starborne today, and this is officially going to be our part 4 of the series. Possibly the last until the alpha ends, and the reason that is because I can't really show off much in the game that's going on right now. Otherwise, I'm going to divulge far too much about myself and my alliance to people that would really like to have us for lunch. Let me just, oh, you are Snoogums. Oh, hello, Snoogums. Yeah, Snoogums, the developer of Starborne, just happens to be online. I love that name. I love your name, Snoogums. Like, seriously, they should make like a nighty-night bear, like a Care Bear, a Snoogums Care Bear that people can go to bed with and snuggle up to their Snoogums. Oh, it's my Snoogums. Hello, Lillian. Hello, Lillian Snake. Hello. All right, so we're going to get going here. Just give me a sec. Before I begin, we're going to take a quick look at the Empire, because this is still part 4 of a series, and I kind of want to give everybody a rundown as to where we are right now. I mean, the last time I did an episode of Starborne, things were quite different. Since then, we have not only formed an alliance, we have formed the #1 alliance in the game. So I'm very proud of that fact. I'm very proud of the fact that we've come as far as we have. The Deluks. Whoops, hold on. Oh, Cassius. Hold on. We're going to get back to Cassius here in a second. But we are actually the #1 alliance in the Empire. I'm very, very proud of that fact. It's all teamwork. Everybody has been really great in our alliance. Most of our guys are still active too, so very excited about that. But on the last episode, you might have remembered, I think we had, 3 bases? Now we have, I think, 12, going on to 12. So this here, it's kind of hard to see. I can't zoom in anymore, because if I do, I'm going to start giving away positions. But we have 2 bases here. I've got 4 over on this side. I've got another one here, and I've got a couple more up here. I've got a couple more over here, and a couple more going up right now. And everything that is in blue is currently the Deluxorian Empire. So we'll put that in the grand perspective of the galaxy. So we're taking up pretty much the entire tip of the front end of Virgo right now, which I'm very excited about. I think we're doing quite well. Now, as far as what is really ours, well, all of this is ours. Absolutely everything here is ours. They just don't know it yet. We have to convince them that it's ours. So, as far as our plans go right now, I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on. Sort of basically, we have we are surrounded by multiple large alliances. We have the Belters over here. We have the Orion Brotherhood and the Outer Virgo Alliance here. Both of these alliances are, I think they're full. They're full up. They're 20 members each. And to the north of us, really interesting situation here. We've got Sovereign, and funnily enough, Snoogums is actually part of Sovereign, and as well as iMaple. A number of the developers are part of Sovereign. And things are getting a little tense over here, because basically we're occupying the same space, just waiting for, one person to shoot first. And also up here, way up north, we have the Republic of the Kaboobs. I mean, Republic of Kebabs. Sorry, I always do that. Republic of Kebabs. They're probably... yeah, they're threatening. They're very, very threatening, but not more threatening than the sovereign guys that are basically living on our bases right now. So we're going to deal with that eventually, but I'm not going to get into that too much today. The goal today, the meat of today, is about caches. Loot crates. So I'm going to call them loot crates because in a previous series that I did, I grew up, my parents taught me to say cache. I'm Canadian. That's what we called them, caches. And then people yelled at me forever. So I no longer call them caches. I call them cache or caches. However, just for the purpose of today, just so I don't screw it up, I'm going to try to call them loot crates. But before we get to that, I actually want to bring up one very, very, very important point because I did purchase the in-game currency today. There is two types of currency. There's platinum and there is prestige. Prestige is a currency that you can earn in multiple ways in the game, whereas platinum, you can only earn two ways. You can earn a tiny little bit doing achievements in the game, and achievements are great. By the way, if anybody's just starting Starborne right now, focus on your achievements. You can earn so much in achievements, like honestly, it'll bring you right up to speed. It's great. So you can earn a little bit of platinum through achievements, but primarily platinum is the purchasable currency in the game. Whereas prestige, you can earn a number of ways. You can earn it not only through achievements, but also by breaking down cards that you already own into prestige and then purchasing whatever cards you want. So that brings me to the next point. For the purposes of today, I have purchased some platinum. Now, before everybody, I know this is going to come up, and I'm going to nip this in the bud right now because I think it's very, very important. This game, people are going to automatically run to me and say, oh, this is pay to win, but it's not. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to demonstrate the fact that it's not. Up to this point in the game, I have spent exactly $0 on cards. And guess what? Well, up to 10 minutes ago, I was number 2 on the list. So I was actually ranked number 2 on the list, and I've spent exactly $0. You can earn any of this stuff in game, and I did, right? So before you run off and say, oh, this is pay to win, it is not. Now, the reason people would maybe want to buy cash or buy loot crates is because, well, first of all, maybe more money than sense. Secondly, if you choose not to do missions, so the way that you earn cash or loot crates is by doing missions. That's these guys down here. There's a level 2 recon mission over here, and you can just send off the fleet and go do the mission. There's no consequences. In other words, you're not going to lose ships or anything. You can just earn this straight up, and as long as you meet the minimum requirements, you win and you get the cash. So that's how I've been doing it up to now, and it does require a little bit of work to get that done, but there's no reason why you can't earn every card in the game. As a matter of fact, even though I do not own every legendary in the game right now, if I wanted more legendaries, all I gotta do is break down any one of my 597 cards to make enough money or to make enough prestige to buy more cards. However, if you have more money than sense, or perhaps you want a little boost, or you don't want to do missions, there is an alternative. Will it give you an advantage in the game? No, but it'll keep you up to par. So you can actually go to the black market. No, it's not pay to win. It's not pay to win. Otherwise, I would not be in second place, or rather third. Cassius, I'm coming for you. Cassius chose today to challenge my reign here. Annoyer here, who is number 1. I don't think Annoyer sleeps. I think that's sort of the consensus is that Annoyer hasn't slept since the game, this particular alpha has begun. But otherwise, I've been number 2 and I haven't spent a penny. But anyway, so let's get into the black market here. Now, the reason I'm buying cash loot crates today, is because I have absolutely no willpower. Multiple times, I have actually stored up a whole bunch of gold loot crates to open up on stream or on a video, and then I just, it'll be late at night or whatever, and I lose my patience and I open them all up. And then I'm like, oh, balls. How am I going to do a video if I don't have crates? So I decided today I'm going to show off the black market just to show that it can be done. And I'm going to show you what's probably the best value from what I can see. So they range anywhere from, let's see, 95 or 30 platinum all the way up to... Hey, Dutch, how's it going, man? Yes, and they range anywhere from 30 plat to 1,980 plat, and for 4,000 plat, it's 49.99 euros, which is quite pricey. But keep in mind, you can carry over this plat into into the next game, for example. It just stays in your account, right? So if you don't spend it, but the cards within, of course, are used up, or the crates within are used up once you purchase them for this game only. Now, there's multiple, like these higher end ones, they're quite pricey. This one's 1905 or something platinum. Now, this does come with 2 gold cash or 2 gold loot crates, as well as some very specific cards. For example, one that gives you more fleet pool, one that gives you faster ship production, heavy ship production, and one that allows you to build capital ships. Again, all of these cards can be earned in game, but usually a gold cash or a gold loot crate will give you 1 legendary. So in total, there's only 5 legendaries here. So unless you're specifically looking for these particular cards, these 3 here, this is actually not the most efficient buy in my opinion. I'm great. Thanks for asking, Dutch. Hold on, let me just check something. Oh, only 20 people here. I'm surprised. Oh, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, in my opinion, from what I've taken a close look at these to try and find what is the sort of the best value, and I think this gold pack is it. So, as I said, you can only get 5 from that one that's 1960 or 1980 or whatever. But in this gold pack, you can get 8 crates, 8 gold crates of varying different types. So there's a relic, a Terran, a lunar, and a Martian. I can't tell you exactly what the differences are between all of these, but they're different types of cards. I just don't know exactly how to compare them quite yet. Hello, Miro. How you doing, buddy? All right, so what I'm planning to do today is I'm going to buy 2 of these, and we're going to open up 16 crates. So I'm going to do that now, and then we're going to take a look at the legendary cards that I would really, really like. And I will reiterate again, if there was any legendary card that I needed right now, I would just use the in-game currency to buy it. But, like I said, if you purchase this, like I said, this is the first time I've done this. Check the cash section of your inventory to open up your bundle. Okay, we're going to buy 1 more of those. But if you maybe come into the game late, or you don't want to do missions and you want to dedicate all your fleets to combat or what have you, you certainly can just buy cards. You don't have to do it the way that I've done it, which is just kind of do missions and all that kind of stuff. It just depends on your playstyle. But either way, you're not going to be any far ahead. Once again, I will demonstrate by showing that we are number 3. Cassius. Oh, I can't believe it. Cassius is only beating me by 5 points. Unbelievable. Oh. Why did he choose today to show off that he's better than me? All right. Okay, so let's go, and we're going to take a look at some of the legendary cards that are available. Well, I currently have 597 cards, and I do have some legendaries available to us right now that I could put on ships. And that's the other thing. You can only have 4 cards on a ship and 4 cards on a station. So there's really, is it necessary for me to have 597 cards? Probably not. I should start breaking them down. The reason I haven't is, well, number 1, I'm lazy. Number 2, that would require a little bit of patience and work to go through which ones I want to keep and not. And number 3, I'm sentimental and I'm a hoarder. What can I say? So these are the legendaries I have. I have 2 pages of them. There's some really good ones here. There's a Gigaton Nuke, which does all sorts of... this is actually a great card. I love this card. Adds 18 extra capital firepower if attached to a heavy fleet, 48 if it's attached to a capital fleet, plus 15% of... percent offense firepower for any fleet that it's attached to, and this can be even attached to small ships, a Gigaton Nuke, and great art. But anyway, so these are cards I already have. If you want to look at cards that you don't have, of course, you can go show all cards, and we're going to see if we can find some good legendaries that I'm kind of aiming for today. There's a couple staples that I would really love to have. Disparity is one of those. I do have one, but I'd like to have another. This is a timed card that adds 50 station bombing to a fleet of gunships. Oh, you can attach to dreadnoughts too. I did not know that. Oh, that changes things. But why would you attack with dreadnoughts? That's interesting. Because a dreadnought is a defensive ship. But anyway, as you can see, I could buy this card with the prestige I currently have, but I'd much rather get it in one of these crates. I'm also looking at EMP bombs. I mean, all of these are good. Like 120 plus 120 offense firepower. Freaking fantastic, man. Plus 4 plasma harvesting. Maybe not important right now. I mean, that's for harvesting stars. It's a specific kind of mission where you can harvest stars and get more materials. I have more materials than I know what to do with right now. So, I mean, that is good, but it's really not what I'm aiming for. This is a great card. I would love another one of these. I did have one, but it's a 7-day card. Gives dread rolls and offense. I actually didn't know. That's the first time I've actually sat and read that card. I just thought it was automatically just for gunships. Very, very cool. I love it. It's great. So this is a great card. I had one of these attached to a station with a ton of resource production as well as a mining colony. So this one will increase the yield of mining facilities by 20%, reduce the trade mission interval at trade posts by 33%, which is okay. That's okay. But the big one here is plus 30% yield from the mining colony. Actually, both the mining yield and the mining colony, and it lasts for 7 days. Great card. Love this card. And then some of these I haven't even looked at yet. Like, for example, Retired out. Oh, it's not letting me click on it. That's fine. We'll move on. This is another one I'd like to have more of. So in the game, you have a limitation of the number of fleets that you can have at any time. Now, there's buildings you can build in your stations that allows you to increase the number of fleets you have, but at most, a regular station can only increase your fleet pool by 2 maximum, unless it's carded. And it does require a horde of resources to make that happen. Whereas this card, you can just attach it to one of your sort of stations that's kind of far away from everything and just get +1 fleet pool. I can't talk all of a sudden. So this is a great card, and I definitely need to want to have more of these, and that sticks on the station forever. So that's what I'm looking for. I already have a few. You can only have 1 heavy ship assembly and 1 capital ship assembly. So there's actually no reason why I would buy that other pack to get this card anyway, to allow us to build that. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping I don't get this card, but if I do, I can always break it down as well. So something else that I've really got my eye on, the tachyon drives, is that on? I'm not sure if that is a legendary. I always buy, I think they're actually epic. So I'm hoping for some more tachyon drives too. Let me just see if yes, tachyon drives, hoping to get some more tachyon drives, because these are, yeah, is it? This must be epic. Okay, so it's 1,400 to build this card, but it gives us the fleet +2 fleet speed and suppression firepower immunity. Very important, especially with your attacking fleets and defending fleets as well, to help prevent any missile suppression, missile damage and stuff, right? So very, very good. And another one, oh yes, this guy, I do have 2 copies of him already, but I'm not going to say no if I get more, because we're still only, I think it's 2-3 weeks in now. Yeah. Oh, Tachyon is legendary. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, this guy here, his name is Zeno. Now he gives a station that already has a capital ship assembly or a heavy ship assembly, plus minus 15% large ship production time, which becomes so important late game because, you know, there's still people that don't have level 5 ship assemblies, which increases the speed. The higher the level of your ship assemblies, the faster you build ships. So this card is really good, especially once you've got that level 5 to sort of outproduce your enemies. This is a great, and it also gives you plus 10% labor, so that's also really good. And then we've got, there's lots of cards that revolve around getting you more supply. Supply in the late game becomes very, very important, because if you can't supply your fleets, they're no good to you, right? So this card will not only give you more supply, this is also a 7-day card too. I love, and a lot of these legendaries have nice long times on them. So this will give us more yield from our habitation dome, which gives us more supply, as well as increase our scan strength for our scanners, and gives us a speed bonus from our Stargate. I don't know if Stargates are working entirely perfectly yet, but yeah, so, and then we've got cards that give us suppression and more hit points. Great cards. There's also shield cards if I can find one. The fleet pool. Yeah, definitely want more of these high commands, because I've got some stations, like, not having enough fleets is a big problem. Oh yes, I actually don't have one of these yet, and I would love to have one. This gives capital ships plus 9 shields. Shields are only available for capital ships, and you can only get shields for capital ships with good cards. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. I do have some plus 5s, but I do not have some plus 9s. Definitely want this card. This, I don't know, this is unique. Yeah, I couldn't put 2 of these on a ship, but I think I can put this plus a plus 5, which would be amazing for carriers or dreadnoughts. Absolutely amazing. And then we've got good suppression firepower cards, 100% barrage firepower cards, cards that just do lots and lots of damage. Then we've got stuff like this, which I would replace. So there is a card. Hold on, I'm just gonna go back. I'm trying to explain it for people that are not familiar with the game too, just because this is gonna be saved up on YouTube. But for example, so there, a lot of my stations have these cards on them, which gives a station plus 120 metal production. Now, some of my stations are getting to a point where they're actually exceeding 1,200 metal production, for example. So a card that gives a station plus 10, hold on, let's go back to legendary here, and hold on. Yeah, so this card here gives plus 10% metal, gas, and crystal production to a station. I could probably use about 5 of these right now. As I said, I could use prestige to buy them, but I'm kind of hoping that we win those in the card packs. And then I only have to put down 1 card of these instead of the plus 120 metal, plus 120 gas, and plus 120 crystal production, so it takes up far less space, and I can use those extra slots for other things. And then there's cards like this that just give you a short-term boost and stuff. They're great, but it's only 4 hours. Plus 25% metal, plus 25% gas and crystal production. So those are the primary ones I'm looking for, and who knows what we're gonna find here. So we're just Yeah, it's easy to get cards playing the game. And like I said, any of these cards, even if I didn't have any prestige available, all I have to do is go to my cards and start dismantling cards I don't want. The problem is I'm a hoarder and I don't like getting rid of things I don't have, so I can just break down these cards. This one's not a good example because you only get 10, but like I've got epics I'm probably never going to use. For example, plus .05 recon stand. I mean, it's a great card, but am I going to need 6 of them? Definitely not. So I can break these down and almost get, you know, half the way to a legendary card just breaking down these cards alone, let alone all the other cards I have. Like I said, I have 600 cards. So we could easily do it the other way, but not everybody wants to do missions. Not everybody's going to want to do it the way that I did it and play the game. There, if you've got more money, go ahead and do the money. All right, so let's get to the meat of the video. Let's start opening up some cash. Hey, how's it going, Avi? Welcome. So sad that you left. You're still part of the Alliance, by the way, Avi. How's it going? Insanity Sector. Hello. Gilad, you didn't miss anything. We're about to start opening cash. Or loot crates. We have 16 to open, and I'm hoping for big bucks. No whammies here, guys. So I think we'll open up all of the Martian cash first, so that I can kind of understand. I still don't really understand the difference between Martian, Lunar, Terran, and Relic. Maybe Snoogums, one of the developers who's currently in our chat right now, can explain that to me. Oh, another thing I'm going to bring up, I am not being sponsored by Solid Cloud Games to do this video. This is totally my own volition. It's because I love Starborne. I absolutely love this game, and I think more people need to get involved in it. That's the only reason. Anyway, so let's get to business. Oh, there's also new sounds. You might even hear the music right now. I think I have it loud enough, but there's new sounds in the game. So when you open up these cash, it makes a lovely little opening cash sound. So here we go, opening our very first gold cash. I don't know if that I might have to turn that up a little bit. It seems a little light. Can you guys hear that okay? So, and then of course here you can see you've got your legendary, which is in red. And then I believe blue is epic or rare. I don't know. I just usually whip through them so quickly. I just know that blue is better than gray, and I know that red is better than blue. So let's open our legendary last. So this is actually pretty good. So these are either all rares or epics. So we've got, +2 plasma harvesting. Again, not that useful right now, but you know, I can still break it down. Plus 12 defense firepower. Oh, this is a great card. Emerald Grace. So you attach this card to a defensive fleet and it lasts 7 days and it reduces the requirements for doing missions. This is a great card. I've used a couple of these. I even bought one because it's so good. So basically it turns your defensive fleets into like the equivalent of three fleets for doing missions. It's a great card, great card. Then we have Crystal Vault. This is the one I was showing you guys earlier, 120 crystal production, great card, but I'm hoping to replace those with that 10% card and 120 gas production. Green is epic. Green is epic, blue is rare. Okay, so these were rares. Still good cards. And our epic is, the elasticity. It's 120 defense firepower. These are great cards, but I think I have one or two. I might not actually. So I'm really glad I got this card. This is a great card to have. 120 defense firepower is nothing to sneeze at. That is a lot of defense firepower. I don't know how that compares to a capital ship. We'll take a look at that in a minute, but hey, great first pack. All right, let's go. We have 16 to go through here. So, okay, Martian cards focus on protection and development. Okay, so that makes sense. That totally makes sense. I might have to turn up the volume here so you guys can hear it. So many gold cash. I know. I feel so rich. I feel like I'm spoiling myself. Like I don't need to buy all these cash because I've got enough to do it. But it is a real treat just to open these up. Like just buy them and open these up. And of course, Snoogs is happy because of course that fills his pocketbook, which is nice. Graviton missiles, the +3 defense power. That's a hydrogen master. The harvester drone, another harvester drone. We're probably going to see a few of these because the Martian cash or loot crates are kind of all sort of centered around production. He said. Protection and development, yeah. So, and then our legendary is another elasticity beam. I mean, that's good, but I think we can only have one of these on a fleet, so I don't want too many more of these. I think I've got more than enough now. I think I already had one or two. Come on, come on. Oh, this is a lunar one. All right, so what's the lunar do? Whoops, I shouldn't have opened the lunar one yet. Does chat persistent? What? You should be able to see the chat in the top right corner. If you can't. Just let me check the stream for a second here. You should be able to see the stream or the chat on the top right corner. Good. Okay. So and then so this would be These are the blues, and these two on the ends are epic. So we got a couple epics. We've got a +5 exploration strength, exploration scan strength. This is good for your recons, but probably not good for me all that much at this point in the game. And then a +1 fleet speed. This one is good for rating. I think this one's good for rating. I have to look at the details on this. Hold on, I think it tells me on missions and events. Yes, so this is a good one to have on your defensive fleets as well, because when you're doing missions or events, it gives them extra speed. Otherwise, it just gives a +1 speed, but it's only 7 days. It's still a good card though, nonetheless. Then we've got a couple rares here. We got a +12 defense firepower, +12 barrage, and then a +25% trade time interval, and a +25 commodity breakdown bonus. This is actually, believe it or not, this is a great card. This card you throw on whatever station, it doesn't even matter. And there's a building you can also build to increase the amount of prestige you get when you break down cards. You put this on that station as well. I don't know, you might even be able to put a couple of these. I'm not sure, it might be unique, I don't know. But you put at least one of these on a station as well as build that building up, and you're gonna get way more back for breaking your cards down as well. So that's another way to get more of that prestige. Great little card. And then we got, another Gigaton Nuke. Yes, this is a great card. It's really good. I would love to have, some Gigaton Nuke fleets. Oh, that's great. So, I mean, you can't use this and a Tachyon drive at the same time, but this is still, like, I would have specific fleets that are just, that just carry the Gigaton Nuke. I love it. Oh, I absolutely love it. Yes. Oh, commodity cards break down into resources. Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. You can't break them down into prestige. My bad, but it's still good. Still good. All right, let's go back to our Martian cache. Yeah, it's nice to have a developer on the stream to correct me. It's great. It's great. Actually, I'm going to turn... Oh, I can't. It's too late. Can I close this now? Probably not. Oh, I can. Okay, hold on. Let's turn up the volume just a touch here so that you guys can actually hear the effect. I was so pleased that they added sound effects to this because, I don't know, it just adds so much more... It makes it so much more interesting to open up these cache. Terran is military. Lunar is domain. Yeah, domain means nothing to me. Martian is industrial. Okay. Right. Perfect. Sneeze. Yeah, no, it's not a good idea for me to have nukes ever because I get a little excited and then I have to use them for the same reason why I open up these loot crates when I shouldn't. Like I'm save. I swear I had 20 ready to go for a video, including silvers and golds, and then I blew it. I opened them all up. It was late at night. Ooh, this is a great card too. I think this one, hold on, this one gives you +10. Yes, on missions and events, and for defense fleets only, this one gives you another +10. But you can't use that in combination with that other one that I was talking about. Still a great little card. Early game, good early game card for doing some of those higher level missions. Ooh, this is an interesting card. So plus 100% probe lifetime. I have this on one of my fleets. So especially like right now when the game's getting a little bit heated, we want to be able to keep those scans up on the enemy bases for as long as possible. So this is a great card to have. Also, if you're doing a lot of plasma harvesting on planets and stuff, or sorry, on stars, this is also a really good card to have because it just it increases the lifetime of those probes by 100%, as well as increases the scan strength and all that other, and scout hit points. I don't know if that matters, but it's there. And then another ocular implants, which we're probably just going to break down. And this one, I have this card. The nice thing about this one, this neural comms card, is that you can use it with other speed cards, I believe, if I remember correctly. There's one of the low cargo cards like this. It gives, like a smattering of cargo space +1 speed. And then you can use that with another speed card as well. And I think this might be the one. So that's a pretty good card. And then we got an EMP bomb. +25, hold on, this is probably +25 for heavy ships, +50 for capital ships for suppression firepower. That's a pretty good card. I like that card. +25 suppression on a destroyer fleet. Pretty good. I probably wouldn't put this on a capital, but I would put it on a destroyer fleet or something. All right, let's do another Martian. Well, I think we have two more Martians to do. Yeah. Or fantastic for Neurocomms? Oh yeah, really? For raiding corvettes? Oh, interesting. Yeah, the EMP bombs, I mean, suppression is so powerful in this game, but there is one card, at least one card, that pretty much nullifies all of your suppression. That's Tachyon, the Tachyon drives, because it makes your fleets. Oh, really? We've got a comment in here. Bizarre. Oh yeah, this is the other cargo plus fleet card, and then we got defense firepower +4, which is good. I mean, that's great to put on corvettes. Excellent. Or sorry, on patrols. And then, ooh, this is a good card. This is a good card. So this not only gives your capital ships shields, it also gives them 220 hit points. That is a great card. It's a 7-day card, but I mean, it's a 7-day card. You can't sneeze at that at all. That in combination with other shield cards, oh, that's actually great. I don't think I had one of those either. That is a great card. This is another common. And then we got Graphene Coat. Plus 30, 110, and 270 hit points for light, heavy capital ships. So 270 hit points for capital ships. Another really great card for our capital ships. Oh, that is sweet. Oh, that's juicy. The thing is, I haven't even looked all that closely at all of the cards, so I'm still getting surprised and happy when I get something out of these cash. You know? Great coat, best HP card in the game. Yeah, that looks really good. Lovely. Okay, what do we got? So we've got, all right, so we've got another +2 plasma harvesting. Yes, we're definitely going to break those down. Plus 25% firepower, great card. Throw that on one of your patrol fleets when you see somebody incoming for sure. And I think there's a plus 50% one as well. This is the lesser of the two, but plus 25% is pretty darn good. You know, if you see like a lesser fleet coming at you or something and you just need a little boost, great little card. It's a 3-day card, but it's still worthwhile. And then we have another +4 defense and a 120. We've got, you know, I mean, we have a lot of defensive firepower cards. I mean, I have a lot of defensive fleets, so I mean, that's good. We've really, kind of with my little world and my little empire, we've kind of gone a little bit over defensive right now. I probably shouldn't be saying that aloud, but still. Is that it for our Martians? Yes. Okay, we're moving on to the, we started the lunar, so let's start the lunars. 3 times elasticity beam? I love it. This is so much fun. Oh my god, this is the best idea ever. I would have done this with the cards that I earned from missions, but I just couldn't help it. Like, as you can see, this is like, hold on, did we not get a legendary? Oh, we didn't get a legendary in this pack. We opened up a lunar pack and didn't get. Yes, I know, Dutch. I'm trying to, you know what? Who knows if what I'm saying is true or not? I might be lying. I might be lying about everything. I might be just a liar. So we didn't get a legendary in this pack. Oh, what a ripoff. What a ripoff. So we got Adolf Schmidt. Plus defense firepower, plus 12 barrage firepower. Great card, by the way. Excellent card. Love that card. This one's great. Plus, this is actually one of my favorite cards. I use this on a lot of my fleets. It gives you speed plus suppression firepower. This is a great card. Perfect for your offensive fleets. I really like that card. It's maybe not the best card to have, but it's on a fleet, on a really important fleet, but it's a really good card. Any card that offers 2 things like this, really important. Then we have another Adolf Schmidt. We have many Schmidts, and then a plus 10 base scan. That's a common card. And then we got a plus 9 cargo space and a plus 1 fleet speed. I'm disappointed that we didn't get so yeah, that's disappointing that we didn't get a legendary in there. Oh, kind of upset. Hey man, how's it going, man? Hey Blue Wind, how's it going, man? Cashing. Yes. Snoogums is cashing in on my expenditure today. Hold on, did I pick another lunar? I hope I did. I don't know. I can't believe we didn't get a legendary. Snoogs, I want my money back. And I also want the life-size Snoogs doll. It can't look like you though. I've seen what you look like. Not that you're not a handsome man or anything, but you've got way too much beard for my taste. We got a trade council, great little card to break down commodity cards, and then we've got another recon scan, probably gonna break that down. We got a plus 20, plus 40 capital or heavy firepower. This is so capital firepower is good for taking out capital ships, of course. So this is a great. It's kind of a mid-range card. It's all right. And then I buy these all the time. The arc jet thrusters that goes on my. That goes on my my indies for sure. It goes on my gunships because gunships are slower than balls. They're the slowest ship ever. So all of my gunships get plus 2 fleet speed usually. Not that, or not. I don't know if we've got our enemies listening. They may or may not get it. I don't know. And then of course our legendary, another nuke. I have 3 nukes. I am not safe. Honestly, if I don't hurt myself with these nukes, then I don't know. Somebody's gonna get hurt. I'm very pleased I can make a gigaton nuke fleet. Oh my god, that is amazing. Lunar, we're trying to open lunars here. I think, are we done with the lunars already? Okay, so let's move on to... We have 3 nukes. Oh, Sovereign is in trouble. I mean, pardon me, somebody else is in trouble. Prepare for a nuke fleet. All right, so we're gonna open some gold Terran cash. or loot crates, or caches. I'm gonna call them caches just to drive everybody crazy, because that's always fun. Come on, big bucks, big bucks! Oh, good. Now I'm upset. I'm upset that we didn't get one legendary and one of my golds. I'm quite upset. There's gonna be a lot of nukes. This is actually a great card. I like this card. Plus 10, plus 30 offense firepower for heavy capital ships. And it's a common card. You get them. The nice thing about this card is that it's a common card. So you get these all the time when you're doing missions. It's just a great little card. I love it. So yeah, you can get these and I think you can get these in achievements too. Great little card. I love it. And then we got this is actually a great card. I don't know if it's working yet. Maybe Snoogs can verify whether it's working or not, but this is actually one of the best cards. It's amazing. You throw this on a station nearby a enemy station, and you can give all of your gunships +1 speed. All of your assaulting ships coming from that station. I don't know if it's being supplied by the station, or I'm not sure. Maybe I think it's just ships coming from that station that are on attack. I don't know. The speed bonus doesn't work on holograms. Oh, so it's just not working yet, but this will be a great card. Plus I get 100% experience. I don't care so much about the experience, but I do care about getting +1 speed for my gunships. And then, this is a staple for all of my gunships too, and actually some of my gunships do not have this yet. The heatsink just gives extra station bombing, which lets them, make larger explosions in enemy stations, which is my favorite thing to do. And that with nukes, oh yes, I'm just so happy. And then we got a control suit. I don't think I've ever seen this card. -5% labor upkeep for offensive and defensive fleets. So not for scouts or indies, that kind of thing. And +1 fleet operating limit. So that increases the operating limit of that station, allowing you to have more fleets stationed at that station. It doesn't increase the amount of operating fleets you can have total, just the ones at that station. And then, an isotope. See? Yeah, so we got it. Because you could only have, but who knows? We may lose a station one day that has our capital ship assembly. Not likely. But, I'm crossing my fingers and knocking on wood when I say that. But if we do, we have another fusion reactor building, so we can build another capital ship assembly if necessary. And we can always break down this card, which I probably will, get the 420 prestige out of it. Lovely! Not what I was wanting, but it's good. It's good. Gold Terran. Let's do it. Yeah. Operating from, it doesn't increase the total amount of fleets. It's the total amount of the fleet limit in that station, I believe. For the record, hologram is for any fleet stationed at the station. But it's not working, right? Oh, fleet stationed at the station. But if it was working, that would be how it works. Okay. So, all right. So now we've got, let's see here. Let's go for the rares first. +15 station bombing. This is a time duration card, but great to 2 days is actually a lot of, you can do a lot of bombing in 2 days, depending on how far away your enemy is. So that's actually a great little card. And then we've got a photon blaster, +1 offense firepower. And if it's a Corvette, they get +10 cargo space. I have a bunch of these. I haven't used them yet. I mean, I should, but I have so many indies. I don't usually use my Corvettes and stuff for raiding, like just general raiding. I usually use my indies. But if you are using your Corvette, I mean, +10 cargo space for Corvettes makes your Corvettes, if you have like 5, 6, 1,000 Corvettes in a fleet, there's really not much you can't carry. And also, yeah, no, you can't. You can only use this on raids. I was going to say you could build buildings with it. No, but you can only use that for raids. Still a good card. Common, we got just a Graviton Lance. And hold on. Oh, yes. Okay. And another, so this is another one. Dried Rations. This increases the fleet operating limit of a station by 15. And also increases the logistic efficiency. So this is a good way to, so if you've got a station that, say, your entire alliance is accumulating on for either defense or what have you, and you're going to have to increase the operating limit of the station so that you can have more fleets at that station. Otherwise, the guys coming over are going to get some serious penalties. 12, not 15. This is 15. This is 12. Did I say 15? I meant to say 12. My bad. I apologize. And the legendary is another fusion reactor. Balls! Sorry for yelling. Oh. I'll break it down. We're gonna have a crap ton of prestige. Like I said, I could have bought any game or any card in the game up to this point, but I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't have to just because I'm opening all these up. All right, so Terran, we're gonna continue on with Terran. Balls. Damn it. No more. I don't want any more of those. I'm good. I'm gonna complain to Snoogums after this. Too much RNG. What's with the RNG, man? Okay, hold on. All right, so we'll open the common here. Oh, hey, you know what? I love this card. This this is a great card. It's not as good as it was in the previous alpha, but this reduces the production cost, or the cost of production buildings, like the ones that increase your metal, like your metal refineries, your crystal refineries, and stuff like that. Plus, it gives you 4 freighters. This is a great card, and it's a common. You get them all the time, especially at the beginning of the game. And yeah, you just throw those. This is a staple for any of my new stations because I usually do a lot of freighting to that station right at the beginning, and of course, it reduces that cost, which is, I don't know, that's very valuable, right? To reduce the cost of those. So it's a great card, believe it or not. It's a common, but it's a great card. And then Kale Renkin, +2 offensive firepower and +2 suppression firepower. But it's only a 7-day, but this is still a pretty good card. This is something you throw on a fleet for 7 days, especially, you know, like, I actually put one of these on one of my Corvette fleets early on when I was doing some missions just for the extra offense firepower. And we were also attacking, I think we were attacking somebody else too, so like an actual player early on as well. So it's just for 7 days, it was just a little bonus. I didn't want to use anything too great, but it's pretty good. Positron Torpedo, +20 offense firepower, absolutely delightful, great little card. I don't think you can't put that on a Corvette. I'm pretty sure you have to put that on either a carrier or a destroyer. Sorry, I can't think anymore. All right, and then we've got Control Suit. Yes, we saw that one already. Yes. And then our legendary antimatter shells. Great card. This is a great card. +65 barrage firepower for heavy ships, or 300 barrage firepower for capital ships. I think I can use that in combination with the Gigaton. Oh, I just gotta chill. You don't even need to know what barrage firepower is. Just know that 300 is a large number. Great card. Great card for the Empire. Oh, that's it for the Terrans. Let's move on to... Oh, no, we got one more Terran. One more Terran. Lovely. Balls and bullocks. Ah, yes. All right, let's do this. Come on, come on, come on. No whammies. Does anybody know where that came from? The big bucks no whammies thing? I bet you don't. I bet you... Oh, hold on. Atashu might know if he's here. I don't know. You have to be familiar with old game shows. Press your luck. Blue Wind knows. Yeah, that's right. Blue Wind would know. That's right. I don't know why Blue Wind would know. I just think he would know. So we got rapid firing, +1 offense and +1 suppression, but it's not a timed card, so you can just stick it on there permanently. It's all right. It's all right. Good early game card. +2 fleet operating. Oh yeah, this is a recycle station, and then we got +10 station bombing. Excellent. I think I needed 2 more of these heat sinks in order to complete my gunship fleets. So that is fantastic. That's cards I don't have to buy. That's great. I mean, I bought them, I suppose. And then another dried rations. These are actually really good cards, but very specific usage. Like, you wouldn't put these on all your stations for sure, but still a good card. Definitely something I will be using during this game. And then, especially, you know, like if you've got a station that you're doing a lot of assaults from, because I like to have at least 4 to 5 gunship fleets alone, right? Plus, you know, probably another 15 fleets otherwise on a good attack defense station, right? And then nano enhancers. So +3 offense firepower for light ships and +3 barrage power for light ships. Oh, can somebody explain to me what barrage does exactly? I think barrage is for killing light ships. I think barrage is a firepower for killing light ships, just like capital firepower is for nano enhancers. Oh, it's a station card. Oh, but it's only for light ships though. Interesting. Oh, I didn't really, it doesn't actually say that here, but it's for stations. So all of your offensive, well, all of your ships actually would get offense. So this might be, I don't know. Barrage is for the bombardment phase. Barrage is applied from all ships with barrage after the fight. I thought maybe it might be better for lighter ships. I don't know, but still, I mean, good. All right, I'm going to have to take a closer look at it to see if that'll be useful to me, but... Let's move on to, is that it for Terran? And yes, so we're on to the gold relics. Cool. Big box, big box. Barrage equals extra damage for ships that survive the engagement phase. Higher value than normal firepower, but they gotta survive. So it's like capital firepower, right? Except capital firepower ignored shields, if I remember correctly. Relic caches, loot crates have ancient alien runes with mysterious powers. So timed cards. Oh, cool. All right, let's open up the, no commons in here. Oh, there is a common. Okay, so home +5% defense bonus, +50% building hit points for 6 hours. This is a great slap on your base the last moment when you're about to get hit. That's good. Plus 5% defense bonus. If you've got a lot of ships, that really adds up, right? I'm just wondering, Snoogums, would that work, defense bonus work with your defending outposts as well? Would that also affect all your outposts as well as, would this even affect your ships? I don't know. It doesn't, we'd have to read the card more carefully. I can't look at it closely here. All right, that's fine. We'll move on. I'm sure you'll explain it in chat. Then we have Dissonance, great card, plus 9 offensive firepower and plus 9 barrage firepower. And that is something you just throw on a fleet at the last, just before you launch your primary offensive. And if that works on light ships, that is a great card. Anytime you see more than plus 5 offense for a light ship, that is really good. So if that's the case, that's really good. And then we've got Time Leap, plus 2 defense and plus 2 suppression, great card for 12 hours. And then we've got Empower, minus 50% building upkeep and plus 25 labor upkeep. So this is a situation where you know you've overextended yourself, but you need to keep all your defensive fleets like a million miles away, or all of your attack fleets need to be positioned somewhere else. But it's kind of a temporary situation, and you just need that extra supply. So that's actually not a terrible card. I haven't used it this game, but I probably will. And then oh yes, you know, I want to love this card because I always see plus 25% metal, gas, and crystal. That is great. And then you look down, it's 4 hours. It's like, oh, I mean, it's good, but it's to me that doesn't scream legendary to me. It's a good card, but it's not great for sure. Yes. Okay, Gold Relic. Let's do it. 3 more to go, and then it's all over. Oh man, I'm not buying anymore. I am saving my platinum for the next game. I didn't need to do this in the first place. I am doing this to, I don't know, just have fun. Maybe I have more money than sense. No, I need more money and more sense. I have neither. So another one of these home cards. Excellent. And then we'll move on to the rare. So, ooh, this is a great card. I love this card. I love this card so much. At this point in the game, this card's still valuable at this point in the game because when I'm building new stations, for 4 hours, I can get plus 200 metal, gas, and crystal production. Honestly, if I had like 20 of these right from the beginning of the game, I'd be pretty happy. Because it is a great card. This is one of the few cards that right at the beginning of the game, if you were to buy crates, and you got a bunch of these, but then it's RNG, right? If you got a bunch of these right at the beginning with crates or something that you bought, this would be really helpful. A lot of these cards aren't helpful until mid or late game, whereas this one, whoops, there goes my alarm. Whoops, this one's great anytime. Great card. All right, and then Displacement, plus 4 capital firepower and plus 10 hit points. It's all right. I bet you this works on light ships. So for light ships, giving light ships capital firepower is fantastic. Because capital firepower does ignore shields. Yes, it's later. It's one of the later rounds, but capital firepower ignores shields. Great for putting onto light ships to allow them to destroy your capital ships that are the defending or offending capital ships. This is a funny card. This card, honestly, is it useful? No. I mean, sort of. It has 2 things. So the less important thing is plus 5 covert op strength. So I think you get plus 5. Does that mean you get 5 spies that you can use, or you can send out 5 more fake attacks? I mean, if that's the case, I never used it for that, but if that's the case, that's all right. So covert ops you can use to spy on your enemies, which is fine. And then you can also send out fake attacks and stuff. So I wonder if that's what that means. I never used it for that, but I used this card once this game, but I used it for the 100% influence production or influence XP. So that actually raised my ranking for like 2 hours. And people were like, what's happening? How did Deluks do that? How did he get his influence up so fast? And then it went back down. They're like, oh, he tricked us. Son of a bitch. Oh, great card. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. And the legendary is, oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Gigaton nuke plus 9 shields. Excelente. Oh, sorry, I gotta chill. My carrier group just got an upgrade. Freaking fantastic. Yay. Okay, sorry. I just got a shudder. For all of you spires, Annoyers here. We were talking about you earlier, Annoyer. We know that you don't sleep, buddy. And that's fine. You can spy. That's fine. You know that my ships are going to have gigaton nukes and shields. Or not. Or will they? All right, so common, 100% fleet XP and plus 25 cargo space for 16 hours. That's okay. I've used this card once or twice before just to give my indies a boost while I'm trying to build something. I don't really care about the XP. The XP comes over time. I guess if you've got a brand new fleet or something and you really care about that, but primarily the cargo space, that's a big deal, right? Yeah, well, I am playing pretty defensively, but I'm going to be turning around because Sovereign is Sovereign's on my doorstep, and they need to. I don't know. I need to like send out the dog to chase him down or something. We're gonna do something because iMaple's pretty much living in our territory, you know, giving us a finger. So we got another time leap, +2 defense, +2 suppression firepower for 12 hours. It's all right. I like this card, Dissonance. If that works on light ships, for sure. I'm not watching chat. It might. Perpetuator of Panic, Rob, Perpetuator of Panic. That's funny. The Fluffy Bunny card. Oh, I wonder if there's a Fluffy Bunny card. That would be amazing. Dissonance, good card. If it works on light ships, that is actually really good. Even if it works on just heavies, that'd be okay too. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at that card for sure. And then we've got. Yes! Because I'm still building new stations, this is a great card. For 4 hours, basically you're getting 800 metal, 800 gas, and 800 crystal without having to ship it in. Great little card. More useful at the beginning for sure, and it seems like at the beginning I got a lot of these. These were really helpful at the beginning. And the legendary, yes, another. Oh no, that one's. I look at that card and I'm like, yeah, oh right, 4 hours. This should not be a legendary. What a ripoff. It's like for those people that played Magic the Gatherings, you know those packs that you opened, or like, you know, it had the rare in it and you got like the I don't know, one of the ones that protected you from white or something. It was stupid. I don't remember the names of the cards. I haven't played Magic in years, so. But anyway, super funny. Oh yes, we need the trump card. Where's the trump card? The I win card. We haven't got that yet. We do have 3 gigaton nukes though. Ah, lovely. Oh yeah, another one of these. Okay, plus this great card to slap down on a station that you know is about to get attacked. Perfect. And then oh, another Dissonance. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, you're welcome. Magic the Gathering, I have to bring it up because I played way too much of it. And, oh, 2 Dissonance. Fantastic. What? I sense foul play. Snoogs is messing with the cards right now. He's making sure I don't get any other cards. These are great cards, though, for 8 hours. We can slap those on fleets and surprise somebody. It's not going to be a surprise anymore because this is public. Whoops. All right. Liquid Stasis. Oh, another one. Yes. Woohoo. Woohoo! Yes! Oh, lovely. Yeah, if I was playing poker, that'd be not bad. Liquid Stasis is a high card, and we got 3 Dissonance, so 3 of a kind with a high card. That's nice. It's good. Almost 4 of a kind. No. Actually, this is great. These Dissonance, because they're timed, it's good to have lots of those. Surprise! Surprise with Dissonance and Liquid Stasis. I love it. I loves it. And that's it for the golds. I'm gonna have to use all of my strength and resilience because, like I said, I have no willpower to buy or to not buy any more cards. I want to save all this platinum for the next game because the lovely Lisa's already going to I don't know, she's gonna slap me around a little bit and, you know, you spent all that money, slap, and I'm gonna cry like a little baby. I'm gonna say I spent it on a Snoogs doll. And she's gonna be like, what the hell is a Snoogs doll? And I'll say, you'll find out when it gets here. Then I'll take a picture of Snoogs and I'll stuff. No, this is getting weird. I do have some. This is just an event cache, so I'm hoping for some more steel. Really, not terribly exciting. We're all done with the golds. Oh, Diamond Nanorod. Can never have too many Diamond Nanorods. But honestly, at this point in the game, I'm looking for more steel and algids. More steel and algids than that. But yeah. Still good. Anything else here that's really of note? I suppose I could just open all of these, but there's really, like I said, these are not going to be terribly interesting. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to show our enemies one more quick look at our empire so they can devise how they're going to try and destroy us. Maybe that's all part of my plan. Algids, yes, yes. So hold on. Here you go. Here you go. Annoyer and all of our enemies. There you go. There's our empire. I'm not going to show you anything else. Nope, not going to show you anything else. Sovereign, I mean, I should probably said too much, but Sovereign is on our doorstep, and I would like to maybe go over to Maple and offer to buy his property with guns. Give me all your property, and at the same time shoot him. And I think, well, we've got a lot of guys here, so I don't know. Sovereign is looking juicy. The Kaboobs are up here. This is Annoyer over here. He's got, he is number 1, actually, on the rankings list. And hey, I'm number 2 again. Take that, Cassius. Had nothing to do with the cards I opened, by the way. None of those cards would actually improve that. But anyway, so yeah, we are number 2. Yes, finally. All right, I needed to show you guys that today because, you know, I think that's important that I haven't spent any money till today, and I was still number 2. So Thanks, Cassius, for making me look bad, though. I appreciate it. But anyway, I'm going to get going. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I might come back. I think we're probably going to do a post-mortem of the game. I don't want to show any more of what's going on here because, of course, Annoyer and other people who are in the chat right now are watching are probably going to use that information against us, and I don't want to betray my own alliance because they'll kick me out. They've already threatened me a couple times, actually, so we need to do a good job for the Empire. We need to take over. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye, bye, bye.